Our Environment, Chapter 13, Class 5th. Children, the chapter is Our Environment. Environment means surrounding in which we live. And a living organism cannot live by itself. Organisms interact among themselves and also with non-living surroundings. The living organisms of environment are called biotic factors, whereas the non-living surroundings are called abiotic factors. An environment consists of both biotic and abiotic components. Now, as we know, we need the association of living and non-living surrounding. So it is our duty to protect our environment. Environmental pollution. So this is defined as any undesirable change in physical, chemical and biological characteristics of air, land and water. When the physical characteristics of environmental abiotic factors like air, land and water changes, then this lead to environmental pollution. Classification of pollutants. The agents or substances that cause pollution are known as pollutants. The agents or substances which lead to pollution of air, land, water, etc. So they are called pollutants. Pollutants, they are generally classified into two main groups: biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Children, I think you know the meaning of these two terms. Pollutants that can be broken down into simpler compounds by the action of microbes are known as biodegradable pollutants. Means which are related to plants and animal waste and which simply broken down into simpler compound by the action of microbes, and these are placed in green color dustbin. For example, wood, paper, agricultural waste, kitchen waste, etc. These all are biodegradable waste. Now, non-biodegradable pollutants. Pollutants that cannot be broken down by the action of microbes into simpler compounds are known as non-biodegradable pollutants. For example, pesticides, DDT, plastics, aluminum foil, glass, etc. These substances cannot be broken down by the action of microbes. So they are called non-biodegradable pollutants, and these are thrown in the blue color dustbin. Now children, the topic is types of pollution. Pollution can be classified according to the component of biosphere, means abiotic factors. First type is air pollution. Natural sources of air pollution are forest fire, dust storms, volcanoes, and decaying organic matter. Man-made causes of air pollution are deforestation for urbanization and industrialization, and automobiles and burning of fuels like petrol, diesel, kerosene, wood, etc. These also lead to air pollution. Now the diseases caused by air pollution are asthma, lung cancer, bronchitis, etc. Now next topic is acid rain. Acid rain. Acid rain occurs when sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide gases present in the air react with water. These gases dissolve easily in water and these come down in the form of rain. The chemicals coming down with rain harm living organisms, water bodies and buildings. These gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide released in the air by the burning of fossil fuel like coal and petroleum. So these gases are very harmful because they cause acid rain. Now this acid is very harmful, and this the chemicals coming down with this rain harm living organism, water bodies and buildings. Fossil fuels like petrol and coal used in vehicles and power plants are the main cause of acid rain. Therefore, it can be said that human activities cause acid rain. Control of air pollution. As controlling air pollution is nearly an impossible task, our government is doing a lot of effort for controlling air pollution. We can at least reduce air pollution to some extent by following some very simple habits. And these habits are as follows: use cycle if school is nearby, and avoid going by car. Use your personal vehicle minimum. Second point is use public transport whenever possible to reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Children, when we are on the road, so we see a large number of vehicles are on the road. Cars with catalytic converters must be made compulsory in the cities. All buses to run on CNG. CNG means compressed natural gases. Must be made compulsory. Next point is reduce felling of trees, as the trees help in purifying air because they are releasing out oxygen and taking in carbon dioxide. So we have to reduce felling of trees. Instead, we have to plant more and more trees. Next point is use of tall chimneys in factories to avoid smoke polluting the city air. If we are using tall chimneys in the factories, then the smoke releasing out from the chimneys don't pollute the air. Next is use wind and solar energy instead of fossil fuel. We have to use alternate sources of energy like wind and solar energy, which don't cause any type of pollution. Avoid acceleration and sudden braking while driving a vehicle. And the next point is don't burn any waste material, especially plastic, because burning of plastic or polythene cause a lot of air pollution.